In this video, I'm going to show you how to use CopyCat Category Duplicator for multi-storefront. This video is for BigCommerce stores that have multi-storefront enabled. If you don't have multi-storefront, there is another video that you should check out for non-multi-storefront stores. CopyCat Category Duplicator allows you to duplicate or copy a category in your BigCommerce store, or in the case of multi-storefront, you can duplicate or copy that category from one storefront to another. Saves a lot of time for those merchants that have migrated from Turbofy over to BigCommerce. You may be familiar with how you used to be able to copy and paste categories within your store and have them live in multiple areas for additional marketing exposure. CopyCat solves that missing feature in BigCommerce and allows you to do just that. So let's go ahead and dig right in. Let's click on Launch CopyCat. And the first thing that comes up, we're going to select a storefront. So we're going to choose the storefront where we want to copy our category from. So I'm just going to pick one of our sandbox stores there. And the next thing that comes up is we're going to select the category to be copied and or duplicated. So let's go ahead and pick our bath category. And we have two options when we select this next drop down. We can choose to sync the bath category with our original one, or we can just copy. So here's the difference. With syncing, anytime you make a change, such as adding an item or deleting an item on the original, the CopyCat version will automatically have those items removed or added. If you just make a copy of it, there will be no syncing. So if you remove an item on the original, that item will not be taken away from the copy. 99% of you guys are probably going to be using the sync option. So we're going to continue along with sync. So then we're going to go ahead and choose a parent for where this CopyCat category is going to lie. I am going to copy my bath category and I want to put it under utilities. So I'll give it a name here. We fill something in by default. So we're just going to call this bath utilities. And we're going to make an SEO friendly URL for it right there. If I wanted to put in some descriptive text, I could go ahead and do that. That will show up on the header of the category page. And we're going to go ahead and click on submit. It'll tell you that the category mirroring process is underway. And we'll now go over into BigCommerce and take a look at our category over there. All right, so here we are over in the BigCommerce store. Let's go to products and we'll choose product categories. And remember, I copied my bath category over into utility. There it is, bath utilities. There's my custom URL. There's my description that I put in there. Now, here's something that's very important. We're going to scroll down here to meta keywords. And in here, you're going to see a canonical link. This canonical link is important, and it should, under 99.9% of the circumstances, you are going to want to leave that there. Since this is a duplicate page of your main bath category, we don't want to have you penalized for duplicate content. So by keeping that canonical link in there, we are negating anything that could happen with duplicate content. So it's imperative that you leave that canonical link in there. So that is the CopyCat version of our bath page. Now, let's go back into CopyCat and I'll show you a couple more things. There are some additional options over here for CopyCat. If you click on the menu button there, let's click on View Categories first. So we can take a look at the different categories that we have created with CopyCat. So let me just walk you through what some of these things are here. In name, that is the name of the CopyCat category, not the original that it was created from. The original ID is the BigCommerce category ID of the original category that the CopyCat version was created from. The BigCommerce category ID, that is the ID of your new CopyCat category. The Auto sync column. If you see a green check mark, that means that auto sync is enabled and that will sync once a day with the original. If you see a red X, that means there's no syncing happening. That is only a copy. You'll see the last sync date, edit, and delete. Say if I want to edit my bath utilities page that I created just a little while ago. Select storefront. That's the store that it was created from. The category. If I wanted to move that over into a different storefront, I could do so right in here. If I wanted to change it to no, just copy the category, I can do that. When I do that, syncing is going to stop. And I also have some additional options here to add some meta title, meta keywords, meta description, and you can go ahead and submit that to save. And those changes will take place the next time CopyCat syncs. When does CopyCat sync? If you click over there and go to sync settings, CopyCat syncs once a day. And here is where you can go ahead and choose the sync time. By default, we do it at midnight, but you can go ahead and change that to any hour that you would like to see CopyCat sync. And there you have it. There's CopyCat Category Duplicator for BigCommerce multi-storefront.